This deck is complete genius, and it only took Blizzard buffing up a few key Draenei before they rotate to make it possible. The idea behind this deck is we are going to be using the newly buffed up Ingenious Artificer and Arkwing Pilot, both of which cost one less than they did previously, making it where you can easily combo the two out earlier into the game, thus actually giving you a much easier time to pull off the 21 damage combo with the Pilot. Now, for the lane guide, the most important card to look for is going to be Trouble Mechanic, and then you're going to be looking for Elise. Essentially here, you're hoping the mechanic will draw you into Artificer or Pilot, and then you're going to be looking for other draw power cards and early game removal tools. Sea Breeze Chalice. Now, with all being said, let's look at some. Have you all been paying attention to the cards being revealed so far for Cataclysm? Because there definitely are some interesting cards in there, but there are also definitely some that are just like, oof. Like the Mage Colossus is definitely a like very big oof. Oh, it's this deck again. Okay, well. Hopefully, we won't get overwhelmed with them going wide. Oh. That's useful. I'm going to see what we can grab here. 6-mana Supernova is theoretically interesting, but I think it's just Alter Time. Because Alter Time will be able to use quicker. I do kind of... I know they went back to the old way that they used to reveal cards, which is they're going to have, like, big final reveal instead, and just they're going to slowly drip out the cards through the reveal cycle, but I really did prefer how they had been doing it for the last few years. It just felt more organic, and like you could get a better idea without being like, well, maybe this deck gets like a bunch of additional support, but we won't find out until like the last stream. Which also makes like making a like full card reveal a little bit more annoying. Go with 5. We'll gain armor because we'll probably need it, and then I mean copy is really funny for us, but spell damage is also kind of funny. I'm gonna go with the copy. Like, we're missing 2 neutral legendaries. I'm curious if one of those neutral legendaries is going... Ooh. I actually don't mind you getting rid of that card, truth be told. I do mind the 7/7 that's on the board, don't get me wrong, but them getting rid of it doesn't really affect me in any way. Okay, if I do this and use one of these, perfect, even split. Oh, I can't use this next turn to draw into one of the pilots. I just realized that that was a bit of a mistake. But yeah, I'm assuming probably the good characters are going to get some type of support, and then there's probably going to be a Shattered Legendary. Let's see what we get off of this first. Ocean of Illusion. Yeah. 2 mana. Sure.
My favorite. I could nom these all day. Blaze a trail.
Trying to think math-wise. There, use this, slam down the lease again, get a Divine Shield. Sure, Raptors and armor. But yeah, I'm assuming we'll probably see a Shattered Legendary, and we'll probably see something for the good classes. Or maybe a Legendary that draws your Colossus. I could see them going down that angle too. That third option is probably what's going to happen, I'd assume. Okay. I'm not going to let them keep everything or anything alive. I just need a pilot top deck. Not me saying I'm going to let them keep anything alive and then I can't do anything about this. That is a pretty nice top deck. Because next turn we can slam down this and heal for a bunch. Chromatus, though, as a card, like, I don't know how good he's going to be, is a card that I'm like, man, it's so cool seeing a character that I thought Blizzard forgot about actually being used, you know? I did that in the reverse order. That should have been done opposite. But we are alive, which is good. And I'm pretty sure they just used all their AoE, so that's good. We also do have the Relic of the Kings in the list. Oh, right, they're going to have 2 of these. Ugh. Oh, we have Divine Shields to, like, protect us. Yeah. I'm gonna grab Hidden Objects, and then we'll use Relic of the Kings here. That is interesting. I'm just gonna pass it.
Too many cards.
Oh! Hi, Nubio. How are you doing, buddy? Congrats on the watch streak. You'll be getting some, like, new emotes here in a month. Just a fun little information. I have them all back. I don't know if you follow me on Twitter. I know that site is kind of a hellhole, but I did post about it about a week ago. And this time they'll be professionally done, so I'm actually really excited for those to come out. Yeah, I don't blame you.
Oh no, Ham.
I'm just used to using it. Well, used to using it now. We'll grab the Meadow Stalkers. It's not my favorite website in the world, but it is what it is. Let's get rid of these 2. And then if we summon another copy here. But yeah, I'm basically... So the model is probably coming out. Yeah. Yeah. I really wish it wasn't mandatory, but, like... Especially when you're making content, getting yourself out on as many platforms as humanly possible is kind of mandatory.
Too many cards.
But... yeah, I plan on releasing the new model on March 17th when the set comes out. So that'll be fun. I'm also working on the model afterwards because I'm really bored right now, waiting for new stuff, well, the rotation to happen in Hearthstone, and waiting for, like, the WoW expansion to drop too. So I'm just, like, whatever. I'm glad Archimon is demons that didn't start in your deck that you played instead of summoned, because, oh boy, that would have been a lot of armor. There's the pilot. It only took like half of the game. And I don't have space for it anymore. Okay, let's grab the counter spell, and then I'm going to use She's Shanty. If they want to attack, they want to attack. But yeah, I definitely have been having fun, like, looking at the new, like, cards that they're revealing and such. I don't know. I think going back to this style of reveals is a little bit of a mistake. I don't know if you were here for my little rant about that earlier. I love the idea of Colossuses, or Colossal minions coming back after Colossus rotates, you know, but... Okay, the good news is I can just ceaseless the board if I really felt like it. But I don't think it's necessary, right? Because if I do this, we use that to get rid of this one. Summons another copy. This might have been a little bit of a mistake. We'll see, though. And I'm hoping that these hit here, right? Oh. Perfect, perfect. I don't know what resources this deck has left. Because I haven't been paying too much attention to Demon Warlock. I know it exists. Oh, Abduction Ray, okay. But I don't know... Like, supposedly it's actually pretty good. This also might just be a I don't do anything. Always forget to charge my mouse before starting stream. Like, I did briefly try to do a Demon Warlock list, but I just didn't like the playstyle. Pop this. Basis ally. Another one. Trying to minimize the amount of minions they have on board so I can do another Arkwing play in a turn or two.
We have a problem.
And then I'm going to hope. There we go. I mean, this is explosive trap, but it won't kill any minions, so we can just... I mean, it might kill this one, but that's okay. Oh, I should have Divine Shield at first. That was a little bad. Okay, they have 11 cards left in their deck. They probably have a Abduction Ray still in their hand. Or, like, in the deck somewhere. Yeah, use this to get rid of... Ooh. Oh, no, that's bad. Yeah, just spam out all the minions that you possibly want to here. I'm gonna run out of resources before they do, though. That's going to be a little bit of a problem.
And I will bring destruction.
Okay, maximum amount of damage we can do in a turn is 21. I need to look up this deck because I'm really, really curious what the deck runs. It's technically, it's Demon Warlock. Okay, what else does the deck run? So they should be out of, like, big things. Like, we saw most of their AoE. I guess they're probably running KJ, that's like the last thing we need to worry about. Or they'll randomly get a KJ here and then I cry, but and it's not like we have like
The menagerie is for guests only.
we'll see, I guess. Use this just to get rid of it. And we get it back. Yeah, KJ might be a little bit of a problem, but everything, like, we might be able to just keep going face and be fine. Yeah, out of the cards revealed so far for this set, it is really funny that you're probably getting 2 Nefarious cards. Or Nefarian cards, because we have Victor Nefarious, which is humanoid Nefarian, and then you're getting another Nefarian as like their colossal minion. I'm assuming the appendages are going to be what is his sister's name? Onyxia.
Perfect time for you.
Wicker Fang might actually make West Druid a real thing. Probably not, but it could be cool if it did. I don't know. Like, none of the cards revealed so far have been like, man, I know exactly what I'm going to be like playing with this card. Supply Run is interesting though. The draw 3 with hand buff capabilities.
This is where the fun begins.
Because I'm pretty sure we just have to push for this.
On my right. On my right. On my right.
Don't want them to heal anything.
On my right. On my right.
And now we get to see how close to winning the game we are. Oh, I didn't think about the shreds that they have in their deck either. But yeah, like, so far, I wouldn't say there's anything that has been revealed that is like, man, this is a build-around card. Well, besides, I guess, the neutral pool, right? Oh! That could be bad. Actually, is it? Oh, this is bad. Okay, never mind. Every time I'm like, man, that could be bad, and then the game's just like, oh no, you're fine. Because we can just get... Pew pew pew. I'm just going to go face with the remaining. And then we're going to hope Pew 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 hits face enough times. I said hits face enough times. So close. Let's go! I'll keep everything here. Demon Hunter. It could be no minion. It could be Blob. It could be... Brogcigar sometimes is no... no, Brogcigar isn't always. There's a lot of options here, but, like, at the same time, they're all basically the same deck. I'll grab Intellect here. Actually, you know what? That was probably not very intelligent of me to choose that card here. Okay. I'm just going to draw 2. Got Stellar Balance, which isn't bad. We use one of these and then heal with this. we don't lose much, right?
Plays well.
Okay, I'm sending this down. And repeating our turn last turn. Hey, Bob, that's kind of fun. We can use another one of these. Use this just to get out of our hand. And it also clears out the board, I guess. Then we got Trouble Mechanic. So Trouble Mechanic next turn gives us a decently high chance of getting an Artificer, which will do 21 damage. I really wish I could somehow fix... I guess theoretically you could run Dios in this list, but I think that would be a bad idea. Because you'd also have to run Ysera. It's just not worth it. Huh?
Oh no.
Interesting. Okay, pop this. Hoping this hits here and here. Perfect. There's the Artificer. Slam down the Artificer. And then next turn, we go for combo. If they get rid of our minions. If they don't, then we don't go for combo. Or if we draw into... Well, actually, even if we drew into Elise, we'd probably go for combo. Please, clear out the board. Make my life easier. Yes, pop that. And then I guess you're just gonna go face with this, right? I wouldn't mind Chalice as the second top deck. Not Chalice, but that's okay. Slam me down. Here. Get another 2 spells.
On my right.
Grab a Divine Shield. Pop one of the 1/1s. And now we have 5 of these on board.
On my right.
And they have 1 more HP than the normal, like, perfect. I get it, they can, like, attack into this, but I thought we should be fine. Well, there goes our... They're running Infiltrate? Wow. I thought I was the only weird one still running that card. Neat, I guess. Not really actually neat. Living. Answer to that question is probably no in a few turns, right? Because I want to get rid of that. There's the Curator. And we get rid of this one. And then we have two mana she shanties, which is pretty nice. As long as they don't get the portal, I guess we're fine. Oh, that'll work. Wait.
I see the beauty in every grain of sand.
Okay. We might actually be okay. We might... Are we okay? Are we alive? If we're alive, this is actually the game that I wanted with Raylla, where she actually matters. Because you have to get through all these taunts, right? Taunts and Divine Shield isn't, like, the easiest thing in the world to do. Wait, how much mana do they still have? Yeah. 2 mana? Did we win? Oh, 2 red cards? Please don't have the other red card. Please don't have the other red card. They don't have the other red card. Wait, this doesn't have charge, right? We're okay for a turn. How much damage do we actually have on board? Stellar Battle. I might not even have to math how much damage we have on board because I think this is just game, right? I can't believe it. We actually did it! Let's go! That was not a winnable game. Alright, now we're through games. Let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So, I ended up playing 25 games with the deck. Ended up with a 60% win rate, which actually was really great. This was a deck that I did try out briefly before the buffs came out. And it had around a 45% win rate back then. But this actually feels like the deck is a lot stronger. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but, you know, there is actually a playable positive win rate Draenei in rotation before they all rotate. I am so shocked that Blizzard was able to do something like this. So, honestly, if you're a big fan of Draenei's, try this one out if you have all the cards. Again, I don't recommend you crafting any cards this close to rotation. But before we end the video, special thanks to our channel members of Daniel Nascimento and Ruben. If you want to help out the channel a little bit more, you can always join one of the 3 membership tiers. But if you can't afford to do that, you can always leave a like, comment, I will always answer them. Subscribe if you already haven't. Turn on the notification buttons if you already have, or use the new hype button. But until next time, bye-bye.